Greetings and welcome to Factorio. I'm Dgray, and today we continue our Warptorio series, and things are looking very bright. We got resources flowing in from the outside right here. We have quite a bit coming from both top and the down, and our power is holding strong. Oil supply is looking very good, so yeah. What we should try to focus a bit on this episode then is probably moving the science up here and starting to set down some more dedicated production. In that regard, I'm mostly thinking in terms of getting a bit more science up and running, or trying to find some way of getting more resources in, be that expanding, what's it called, or harvest platforms, or just going out in the world and trying to move some in. We could try and set up a small robotic network to fly in the resources, since our power is looking more than good, more than enough, can say it like that. It's holding strong, so we could try and import resources out here, just with the help of robots. And if we were to do that, then we'll have to make some kind of build that can support it. Let's just empty out our inventory a bit so things can get working. See, we'll miss some logistic robots down here. Just let's go grab a few just to throw them into the system, because there's no need for... Oh, we have loading structures here. Oh, yeah, never mind. There's no need for us to miss any. There we are. That should help a bit on the constraints of moving things around. So now that this is moved, we have to remember to fill them up again with new ones. As you can see, we are building up a bit. But here we go. Get you in. Oh, snap. That seemed right. Oh, it's because I had so much resources, so many resources. Strange. Haven't tried that before. Not quite sure how it happened though. So at least now that is filling up, let's go grab some more from... Do we have some down here stored up? Oh, we have 50 stored up. That is more than enough to fill up these things. So let's just fill this in with that, and then we can slowly set these to upgrade to the third one. And since we are just kind of moving everything around very easily, let's try and do something like this. We have this one here, 1 to 2, and we can do a 2 to 3. Don't know if this one will work for all of them, but at least it will do something. And see if this changes it out once in a while. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. But we will most definitely check it out. So don't need you, you can go away as well. And then we're ready to go out and see if we can't do a few things. Should probably move some of this to the sides as well, and set up some of the last thing we need to get our resources running a bit better. That being maybe getting automatic production for these, and some of the starter items that I didn't really set up in the beginning, because we were kinda working on different things, but that we can support at a current time. Maybe also grabbing these, though they are quite expensive. So I'm not quite sure if we should hold off on them for now. They'll need a lot of speed. We do have the speed, and we do have enough of red and green, so yeah, what's the worst that can happen? Ooh, a ton of iron being used is probably the worst. And we're down to 60k plus nothing here and nothing here. A stack of those might be good. let's do this back in the system with you guys. You can go away. Here with you. And some of these maybe. You can go away. Yeah, a bit of cleaning in our inventory is always nice. Rail tracks can go away as well. And then we'll just kind of leave the rest here. There we go. Military getting researched. So we can go down to... Ooh, artillery is also quite closed in. But I kind of want to get our rocket silo up and running. That is my #1 priority. These all got productivity in them again. Since without those we will be spending too much resources doing nothing. So to be honest, if we can just get a lot more iron in, I think we'll be in a much better situation than we are at the moment. And I want to try and use robots for that. So let's go up, maybe clear, what's it called? Or pollution, since I think it has spread quite far. Yeah, let's just clear it. There we go, all the pollution gone, should help us a lot. And let's try and grab this this over here. So what I need to do now is pretty much just figure out a good robotic setup. I do have an old blueprint I've used many times before. Might do it a bit differently this time and try something else. So what if we do something like this and then add a few laser turrets to defend it? Or we could try without any defense for now and pretty much just do some way of getting them over there. Maybe with these might actually be a little bit better. I'm just trying to see how far I can make it go without having to fix that. There we go, and some of these. There we are. Do we even have more logistic slots in here? The lock behind, oh, behind that one. So might do that just to get these unlocked, to be honest. Let's get you and you. And probably get some speed for them to travel back and forth between our outposts and the base. And also needs cargo size. So let's try that and get all that research done, and hopefully that will help us out a lot. So let's place down this. Let's grab you. How far can we go? Oh, well, this might be a bit worse than I thought it could be. Why didn't you connect up? I was quite sure we were inside the range. Oh, it's because we need 2 of these for it to connect up. So something like... Is that in the middle? Let's just do this to test it out. That's most definitely not in the middle. It's probably in the middle below. So what if we do that? And try and expand this little network over some to somewhere around. Yeah, we'll try and do some cool setup. Not quite sure how to do it yet though, but yeah, we'll try and we'll probably fail miserably. Go away, stupid trees. So this is gonna be a bit exciting. No idea if it's gonna work the way I've planned, but yeah, let's see if we can do this. Will this fit on top of each other now? It fits there at least. So let's just get a few roboports down all the way over to the iron and see how this goes. And how badly this this little setup I'm trying to do will go. Can we get it to go down this way then? Maybe go one more. Then go down this way and go over that way. Seems like this might work if we just add robots to the network. Yeah, let's try this and see if if it will work. That is quite exciting. Oh, it's actually a quite long way. I know it would probably be better to just throw down belts, but we're using robots and I very much want to try this out. So, let's see here. Let's go down and grab some miners firstly. This should be made over here. Let's grab half a stack. Let's grab a stack. We have the power poles we need. And now we need a few chests. We need some passive providers. Now let's make that active providers to get it back to the base. We'll need some logistic robots to transport it back. That's not logistic robots. To transport it back to the base. Let's try with 50. And some more robots. Where are they at? They're down here. And let's try and throw this into the system up here and see if we can't get the things made. And you can just kind of do whatever you want, and hopefully... Ooh, it's starting to lack a bit of power. Oh, we missed the power poles as well. I'm not crafting those anywhere. I actually thought we were. Seems that is not the case, so let's just do this. And get those crafted. Please upgrade you, and pretty much those two as well. So there we are. That should hopefully give us steel. Give us some things very, very soon. So we can get more iron flowing in. Wow, steel can't keep up at all. I'm guessing that's because of these. Should we limit oil input at the moment? I think I'd rather keep it for now, because I don't know what happens if we miss some in the future. But we most definitely need to get more steel up and running. Because we most definitely ain't producing enough. I can tell you that much. So let's make a new steel smeltery column. And we can do that by moving these things out the way. So you two go over here, it'll fit in. I would like to cut this one as well over here to have a bit of this sort together. Let's get these moved over there, right there, and can probably move this one out there as well. You can go over here. Oh, it's nice getting this cleaned up. Get you over here as well. And the same with you guys. So now we have a somewhat clear middle area. That's actually looking quite good. Let's get these two over there as well. You can go right there, and so can you. So look at that. That is completely lined up as I wanted. That means we can move all of this as well. You can go into the corners. You two can do that as well. Oh, it's nice getting all this cleaned up. Means I get you on top right there, so that is the same ratio we need. And I could move all of the... Ooh, the power is starting to lag a bit with all this moving. That's something we'll have to keep an eye out for. But that means we can move all of this down here as well. Here's some power for you, for now. And if we move all this down, we'll have to craft new things of all of these. And I don't think that is that bad of a thing to do. We can always just throw things back into the chests. But look how much room we have. Oh, we should probably move these out, to be honest. These are just kind of stuck in our corridor. Please go over here. Can take you as well. Just there we go. And let's probably move a bit more here as well. Go to there. And hopefully nothing disconnects. We always have to watch that we don't disable some part of the factory that's quite needed. And this one, construction robots. Should probably set that one up as well to be crafted. We have them over here, or we have logistic robots over here. But if we just set up a nice quick one for construction robots that will move in a little bit, then I think we will be good. There we are. Pick you up and get you down. So that'll mean we have some more construction robots to work with. So let's go up top, place down the things we need, and hopefully we can get some iron flowing in before we run out. That is always one of the things I want. And let's see here. 64 is more than enough. So has it crafted all the way out here? That is the most exciting part. It's not placing... Oh, we don't have any. So if I do this, that should mean that this should place him all the way out here. I think. At least... Oh, it's doing down here first. Well, ain't you just a stupid robot? Oh, it's just trying to give it to me as well. Oh, silly me. Just limit that to that for now, and let's see if we can get these delivered out somewhere. There we go. This should hopefully power the rest of these, set up the not smelting area, but the mining area, and then get us on our merry way. What? Oh yeah, it's just steel we're missing. It's always the steel, and that was the thing I have to watch for, not disabling our production somewhere, and of course I did. So now we can start to throw in the iron. Should have connected it up all the way. We have. So let's try and set it up and see if our robots can transport it this far out and get it back to the base without getting killed. And how fast they can get it back, because we are getting more speed. Should make him faster. So we're just testing on this small patch. Just do this as a blueprint for it. Oh, I did like that. Then we'll do active providers, and you, and you. Oh, these need to blow up this before they can be placed down. Well, we can sort that very easily. Please just place one a bit misaligned for now. Oh, that should be fine for what we are trying to do. And now we can take, put in one of these right in the middle. And copy paste that down a few times. And get things on the road. There we go. So now robots should be going here to pick it up, flying it back to the base. So it's going to be exciting to see how much of a power drain this is going to be. But they are moving at a very nice pace. In terms of defense, should we put a small amount down? I think we should. Let's just do something like that. Not the best defense, but hopefully it will keep us safe from the biters. While our robots picks up all this iron and takes it back to the base. Iron production is probably this one, from 1.8 to 2.5 already. That's actually not too bad. And we are using all our logistic robots for this. That'll probably be quite a power drain on our system. Yeah, a bit of power drain. Hopefully it will be fixed when the sun gets up. But look at that, we now have more things flowing in. That means do we have a surplus of iron being produced? We do, so we're not declining in production. And we're not even consuming everything we are producing. So that is good. That is actually very, very nice to see. And these are getting some nice upgrades at a very, very nice pace. So what is our base missing? Advanced circuits, really? That's just insane that we're not producing enough. But luckily we can easily make some more. We just kind of need to find out where we want to place them. We do have some room down here. Do we have room for these? We could do it like this and have room. That might actually be a way to do it. 1, 2, how many can fit in? 1, 2, fit in 2 it seems. So if we do 2, 4, 6 and then one of these, then we should be fine. So let's see, copy. Oh, we're missing green circuits. We are most definitely not. So we should be able to take this and say 2, 4, 6. Sorry about that. And then one of these to supply it. So that should be all we need for that to work. These are building up nicely. This is still lacking behind because it is incredible. Oh, that's because they're probably missing advanced circuits. So hopefully this means that we can start to build up surplus of chemical science as well. What's going up here? We're missing red science. Well, ain't that a surprise? Because that should be the easiest thing to do. So, if that is not really lacking anything other than that, let's give it a small boost. If we do 4 more and just place it, 2 more maybe. Just placing it down here. We won't give enough room. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3. We will give enough room for 1 more if we move it down. So let's try this. Please go down to here. Let's see if this works. And then place 1 just here above. Yeah, that seems to be good. Can do the same with the green. Move it down to there. We can't remove you, but we can remember to add some power again to connect it up. Because I kind of want to get it away so we can sort this out a bit and make things look better. So we're actually having a surplus of copper at the moment. We're producing a bit less than we're consuming, and it's the same with the iron. But it's not the end of the world. So it seems to be going fine in terms of that. We're just missing a ton of production. Let's put down 2 more of these just here below. And hopefully that can increase the production a bit on our science. This is keeping up just fine, our productivity, our processing units. And now we can clean up this part as well and give us a ton of room here in the middle. So look how nice this is looking. I kind of want to stay with this organization and pretty much just stay that everywhere. I just need to fit in a few robots here and there to make sure everything is covered. That is kind of the main reason. But other than that, we can pretty much fill this entire area with this. How's the plastic looking? A bit lackluster. So please give me double that production, please. There we go. Pipes in. That's flowing. That's more building up. And let's just check. Oh, we still have 12k. Do we have 12k coal here? How is that possible? It says 12k. Can't really see it. But it has to be here. So we'll just leave it for now. And hopefully that is not wrong. At least all our coal things are working. To be honest, let's just deactivate this one for a little while. Can we do something smart here? You will only flow in water in the case that petroleum barrels, oh, not petroleum barrels. Yeah, petroleum barrels is less than 200. It means it shouldn't be activated now. That means this shouldn't produce. And that way we'll use our stored oil before we use our refinery. I think that's quite important. I might have deactivated something up here, it seems. But yeah, our lubricant that is, but we should probably set it up again. Where is these? So please get the lubricant up and running. It has been standing still for long enough, and I don't want our system to run out of lubricant. So now everything is working exactly like I want it to, at a nice steady pace. Our robot speed is getting even better. How much better? 35% for each one. That is actually not bad. And that means we are getting closer and closer. How's this looking? They're luckily only attacking over here, it seems. Ooh, we're spreading pollution quite fast. And this can kind of stay hidden. Ooh, power is starting to lack. That means we should probably go and fix. We can go away. Probably get some solar panels up top. Oh, that's a lot of solar panels we have here. Here we go. You can go into here, and that means we have room to expand some of our setups around a bit. One thing I have noticed that I can't really figure out why it's happening. As you can see, this one. Oh, never mind. I know why it's happening. Just forget that I said anything. Just forget I said anything. So can we take this blueprint down here and just hook up a bit more solar power? I think we're somewhat here. We're connecting it up. Let's just do this for now and see how many we can fit in. Right there. And let's just fill up this area a bit. That's fine. That should give us a bit more power down here. Please take these, power it up. You can go away. But at least that means we have more solar power hooked up. I'm guessing this is not hooked up to anything. Yeah, because that's what I always do. But just like that, it's part of our main network that should bump up solar power by a lot, at least up here. So hopefully that means we can start to charge this. Ooh, it's struggling to keep up. So yeah, this is not a permanent solution. But you can always just throw more solar panels at things. That is, that is a way to do it. But it's not really optimal in the long run to have these robots flying back and forth. That is most definitely what I can see from this. So if we have to move to a new world at some point, we should probably just set up a belt to ferry all this back. And I should probably do that right now. To be honest, grab some belts and fix this mess I've made of our power. Because as soon as the power goes down, or the sun goes down even, we will be out of, not out of the job, but we'll be in an issue. So now we can actually do this as well. Give me 50 of you, 50 of that, give me, no, we should probably get these. We can easily get them now. I think these might be fast enough. So let's keep them for now with that. Give me 500 of you. Ooh. And set up the splitters here to work. So we could just move you up here. And then get a few more things set up here. And then I think the first thing we'll do next episode is pretty much fix our mining situation. You're fine. I think you're fine. In that regard, that we need to fix the power loss we have right now from them flying in, because we can't keep up, and that is actually a bit of an issue. I'm guessing it's because these are quite expensive in terms of consumption. Doesn't really look like it changed that much from adding these to fly back and forth. So it might just because we are using a ton more things. But that is something we'll check in the next episode. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Hopefully you'll like and subscribe, and yeah, then I will see you in the next episode. Bye, guys.